Going. Morning, ladies. My lovely ladies, my lockdown ladies. Men are welcome too, but so far nobody's actually come forward to want to join us, so it's kind of exclusive. We quite like that. Lovely. So, eagle flow. Eagle flow. What does the eagle symbolize? Wow, strength, power. And in yoga, it's very much the spirit over the intellect. So it's, yeah, and a very, very good pose for stabilizing you mentally, because you have to really, really concentrate to get in and out of it. So we'll look at that. So self-responsible practice again for anyone who's joined. Take it, tune in with how you feel. If it doesn't feel right, just ease out, leave it out, rest. Just make sure you're even on both sides. So come to a comfortable seat. We'll start by tuning in, relaxing the body. Just quietening the mind down a little, maybe take a mudra, index finger to thumb, palms turning up or down if it's more comfortable. It's more grounding when you turn the palms down. Arms relaxed, spine is lengthened, neck is long. There's softness and openness to the front of the body. You can close the eyes if that's comfortable. Tune into your breathing rhythm. In and out through the nose. Don't try and change it for now, just let the breath settle. Let the body settle. Let the mind settle. And then gradually deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Even out the inhale to the exhale. Maybe put a little more focus on the exhale. The attention tends to wander towards the end. Slow, deep, even breaths. The mind wanders, gently draw it back. And draw the palms together. At the heart center, your Anjali Mudra, thumbs to heart, chin to chest. Pause for a moment. Maybe set your intention here. Rub the palms. Place over the eyes. Blink the eyes open underneath the hands. Slide the hands down the body. So we'll roll over onto hands and knees, and we'll start in child pose just to ease out through the hips. So take the knees as wide as you can comfortably. Bring the toes together, sink the hips back. You're just going to breathe here for a moment or two. So stretch the arms forward as comfortably as you can. Gently draw the upper body down. And come back to your slow, even rhythm of the breath. Bring the focus to the back of the body, the ribs. And consciously expand. And feel the breath fill the back of the body. Inhale, gently press up to hands and knees. Readjust the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, and move into your cat-cow. Inhaling as you open, exhaling as you draw the belly in and gently round. Inhale and exhale. Come to flat back. We'll just thread the needle to ease out the shoulders because the eagle pose is quite a strong shoulder stretch at the back. So open up the right. Exhale, tuck the arm under but don't drop all the way down. Inhale, open. Exhale, gently tuck it down again. One more time. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, elbow through, shoulder down, ear down, everything down. And just relax here for a couple of breaths. Relax the neck and the left shoulder especially. Inhale as you come back. The same on the other side, with this lovely opening of the chest. Exhale, gently tuck the arm under, but just hover. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, work it up. Exhale, all the way down, elbow, shoulder, ear. Readjust the hand, maybe relax that right shoulder. Relax the neck. A couple of deep breaths here. Quite nice sometimes just to close the eyes and just really feel the other senses. Inhale back to hands and knees, extended puppy pose, so hips high, walk the hands away. Again, support one arm at a time if you need to. Otherwise, stretch the arms as far forward and arc the chest down. You come to the forehead, the chin. If you want more, when you're flexible in the shoulders, you can come onto the fingertips. Deep breath here. Strong shoulder opener. Release the hands down, walk back to hands and knees. Come into your cat-cow once more, easing out tension in the neck and the spine, gradually bringing a little more movement to the spine. Tuck the toes, you can bring the toes together, that helps me, I find. Broken toe pose, sit back on the heels or support if it's really uncomfortable. Very different with foot flexibility here, especially through the toes. Sometimes it's excruciating. So take a couple of breaths here, with support if necessary. Fingertips to the earth, inhale up, toe balance, and release. Lower the knees to lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulders, the face. Take a breath. Exhale, reach the arms forward, heels down. Start to stretch through the ankles and the Achilles. Again, ankle flexibility very different for everybody, so heels might come down or they might not. Doesn't really matter. Relax the shoulders. Gently work your way up as slowly as you can. So really resist the urge to rush when you get to here. Inhale all the way up. Roll the shoulders. Stretch the palms out. Relax down, lift up. Come onto the toes. Reach up, stretch up. Little balance here. Exhale, heels down, cactus the arms. Clasp the hands behind you, open through the chest. Relax the neck. Start to bend at the knees, bring the belly, chest towards the thighs. Gently allow the crown of the head to hang and the arms to move away from the body. Deep breath. Inhale, release the arms, come up through chair pose. Reach up, sit down. And exhale, fold. You can heel toe the feet a little bit wider and just hang in ragdoll, elbow to elbow, just hang through. Ease out. If you are, comfortable in the legs, you can bend and straighten one leg, you can hang the upper body. Do what feels good for you, your hamstrings and back. Deep breaths. And inhale, fingertips to the earth. You're going to walk out to downward facing dog, so not so far out. Have a little play around with your own spacing. And spread through the hands. Press into the index finger, knuckle, thumb and little finger pad. Spreading the weight throughout the hand and press back, lengthening the spine. So you're not trying to arch the chest down, you're trying to lengthen and lift the hips, so draw the belly in. Any little adjustment you need with the legs, you can walk the dog. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the gaze and work your way to the front of the mat. One step, a few steps. Lengthen, flatten the back, lift the gaze and fold. Inhale, rise. Hands to the heart, Samastiti. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you lengthen, flatten the back. Exhale as you plant the hands, step back, right, left to plank, lower to the knees and all the way down. Roll the shoulder into cobra and tuck the toes, downward facing dog. All through hands and knees, your choice. 3 breaths, deep breaths. Deep breath in, long breath out. The exhale is as important as the inhale. Deep breath in, long breath out. Lift the gaze, step forward, right, left. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, engage as you come up. Hands to the heart. Samastiti. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Little bit faster. Exhale, step back, left, right this time. Lower to the knees, exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths. You can use Ujjayi breath if you like, if it's in your practice. If the gaze, step forward, left, right. Lengthen through the spine and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Samastiti, Surya Namaskar B. 1. Inhale through chair pose. Sit low. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to step back and lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg steps forward. Warrior 1, lower the back heel. Float the arms, lift. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step back and lower all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg steps, right heel lowers. Float the arms. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, knees down, all the way down. Cobra or upward facing if you prefer. Tap the toes. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Gaze forward, walk step, maybe a little hop. Lengthen through the spine. Fold. Come through chair pose, lower the hips. Lift the arms and sit. Pause. Come to standing. Hands to heart. Samastiti. So we'll practice working in and out of eagle pose now, and then we'll take it into a flow. I find this just helps to get the mind in the right mindset for flowing. If we just break the parts down, practice them, and then you get the feel in the body. So we'll start with the arms. Open the arms out wide. Reach back, stretch back. Exhale, right comes under. And maybe the hands meet or the backs of the hands. And the arms lift up away from the chest. So soften through the knees and take these big circles leading with the elbow. Just to stretch into the whole of the back. So 1 circle one way. Exhale. 1 big circle the other way. Feel it all through the shoulders, midsection of the back. And open. Left arm under. The arms on the other side. Relax the shoulders, lift the elbows away. Soften the knees and take this big circle. As big as you like. Feel it into the side body. And the other way, feel it into the back. Release the arms, relax the shoulders. Eagle legs. Need to bend the knees, especially the standing knee. So bend both legs, transfer the weight to the left, lift the right leg. Before we start, we'll come into a little hip opener. So just exhale, cross the ankle over and sit down. or sit back, upper body lifted. Inhale to come up. And cross the leg all the way over. Squeeze the thighs together. Maybe the foot comes around, maybe it doesn't, but draw the knees back to center. Lift the upper body. And release. Same on the other side. So soften, bend through both legs, transfer the weight, but lift up out of that standing hip, cross the ankle, take a seat. Sit the hips back. You'll feel it in this left hip. Pause and breathe. Inhale, lift. Cross the legs all the way over, squeeze the thighs. Maybe the leg comes round, maybe it doesn't. Sometimes it's limb length. But draw the knees back to center. Relax the upper body, wobble a bit. Deep breaths and release. A really good pose for refining this focus. You know, we need to have complete focus to be able to balance. And that you can take off the mat as well. Refining the focus helps you to bring your mental balance back when it starts to waver in stressful situations. So both arms and legs now open out to the side. So take the right under, eagle arms, bend the legs and take the right over. Draw the knees back to center, upper body's lifted, elbows are lifted, gaze is soft. And breathe. Release the leg, release the arms, open wide. Left arm under. Lift the elbows away. Take the left leg over. You need to bend it into the standing leg. Sit low, lift the elbows a little higher, draw the knees back to center. And keep breathing. And fall. Different left to right. Definitely have a side we prefer to balance on, and a stronger side, more stable side, but it differs during the time of the day as well and from day to day. So fluid creatures, especially women. So we'll come to the front of the mat and we'll start to work into a flow sequence using eagle. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, lower down through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, if it's your practice and you love chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. I'm going to start on the left so that I can work my way round and you can see me. Let's spend time with my back to you. So inhale up the left leg. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose, step the foot forward. Onto the fingertips, runner's lunge. So sink that hip, lengthen through the back of the heel. Lift the upper body. Take a breath. Lower the back heel. Cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Sink. Pause. Breathe in warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, either simple or hand to the floor. Lengthen the arm out over. Lower the hip, roll through the outer edge of that back foot. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, reverse. Straighten the leg and reverse the triangle. Tee the arms, right foot in, left foot in. So both feet are in, heels out, toes in, hands to hips. Soften through the knees and exhale, fold just halfway. And then without the support of the hands, exhale, take the crown of the head down. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths. Roll into the outer edge of the feet so the arches are lifted. Engage through the legs. Inhale, rise. Turn the right foot out. So warrior two on the other side. Inhale, lunge. Deep breath here. Maybe come back a little bit if we're lunging forward. Warrior arms, so not warrior arms, your eagle arms. So the back arm, left arm comes under. And lift. You're going to turn around, so you might want to heel toe the foot a little bit. Turn around to the front of the mat into high lunge, eagle arms. Deep breaths. Hinge the weight forward, you're coming into warrior three, eagle arms. So lift the back leg. And the standing leg all the way up. And eagle legs. Cross that leg over. Shimmy that foot around if you can. And sit. Deep breaths here. And bow. Take the chest down. Start to uncurl the leg. Uncurl the other leg. Take the hands to the floor. Standing split, lift and reach the back leg. Lift the gaze, big step back. Walk the hands all the way around to the other foot. And start to lunge into this leg, Garudasana. So hip down, maybe the arms come forward, maybe the heel comes down. Deep breaths. Fingertips to the earth, inhale all the way up. Heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Hands to the heart. Pause for a breath. Inhale, straighten. Right foot in. No, left foot in, sorry, right foot out. You're coming to the back of the mat. Hands down, low lunge. Relax that hip down. Deep breaths here. Maybe sweep the arms. Exhale, hands down. Step the foot back. So facing the other way. We'll do the same on the other side. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or rest in child pose. Pause for a breath. Deep breaths. The more you practice, the more you find downward facing dog becomes this kind of resting pose. Never comfortable completely, but you can relax a little bit in there. Inhale up the right leg. Take the knee to the nose, step the foot through. Runner's lunge, so lift off that leg, press through the back heel, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Pause, take a breath. Lower the back heel, coming through warrior two. Inhale, cartwheel the arms, lunge into that right knee. Press it open over the little toe. You need to be able to see your big toe there, don't let the knee roll in. Roll through the outer edge. And breathe. Side angle. Simple, or take the hand to the floor. One long line. Your choice. Reach, stretch, gaze up, revolve open that left shoulder. Deep breaths. Inhale to come up. Reverse and straighten the leg. Reverse the triangle. Tee the arms, turn. Right foot in. Toes in, heels out. And again, hands to the hips. Bend the knees as you need to. Hinge forward, weighting the balls of the feet. Let the crown of the head come down. Go into the outer edges. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Deep breaths here. Inhale to come all the way up. Turn the left foot out. Warrior two on the left side. Lunge. Lift, lengthen. Relax the shoulders and the jaw. Lunge a bit further. Eagle arms. Back arm under the front arm. Rotate the body so that you're facing sideways. Deep breaths here. Heel toe the foot in. Turn around, high lunge, eagle arms. Move slowly in and out of these transitions. Exhale, hinge forward, transfer the weight, big step, warrior three, eagle arms, and wobble. And inhale, reach up, elbows away from the body, eagle legs. I'm breathless talking and doing. And sit. Exhale, bow. Start to release the leg, release the arms. Inhale, lift up, stretch up, reach up, standing split. Arm to the fingers, take the foot down. Straighten the leg, walk the hands all the way around to the right foot. Skandasana. Bend, heel down, lengthen, stretch. Deep breaths. Hands down, come all the way up. Heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Upper body upright, shoulders relaxed away. Knees out over the feet and lower. Inhale, straighten. Right foot in all the way around. Take the hands down and come into your low lunge. On the other side, inhale. Maybe sweep the arms. Deep breaths here. Exhale. Through your last vinyasa, step back. Your choice how you lower. Inhale, stretch through the front of the body. Tuck the toes, exhale. And stretch through the back of the body. Deep breaths. And lower to the knees, knees wide. Toes together, child pose. And breathe a sigh of relief. Deep breaths. Inhale as you round up to hands and knees, working down towards decompression now. So cross the left leg behind, so cross it behind the right. So rather than sinking into Gomukhasana, you're just going to sit back as if you're coming into child pose. So just sit back, chest down, stretch through back and legs. Deep breath. Inhale up. Same on the other side. Cross the leg behind you. Just sink the hips back as if you're coming into child pose. Inhale to round up. Lengthen away with the right leg. Tuck the toe, press back with the heel. Kick the left leg off the back of the mat and come all the way up into your gate pose. So you can slide the right hand down towards the floor or down towards the ankle. Your choice. Lift the left arm up, take it over. Take a breath. Inhale to come up. Just come down to the hands in front of you and extend the hands away like your extended puppy. So walk the hands away, arc the chest down. Inhale to come back. Open up the right arm. Thread the needle with the leg out to the side. If the hip doesn't like it, bring the knee down under the hip. Exhale, shoulder down, ear down, everything down. Deep breaths. Inhale, back to center. Walk the hands all the way up. Left hand down, stretch one long line. Right hand down. Right knee down. Just sit back into kneeling. Pause for a breather. Draw the belly into the spine, stretch the arms up overhead. The arms down, come back round the other side, so head back to you. So come back to your hands and knees, lengthen away with the left leg, tuck the toe, press the heel away, stretch through the back of the leg. You kick the right foot out to stabilise you as you come up onto the knee. Turn the toe, gate pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, maybe hand comes to the floor, maybe it slides down the leg. Your choice, exhale. Inhale to come up. Walk the hands, first of all, under the shoulders, lengthen, and then walk away. Arc the chest. Deep breaths. Inhale, hands back under the shoulders. So thread the needle. Again, if you want to bring the knee under the hip, that's fine. Exhale. All the way down. Inhale back to centre. Little doggy next door's barking. I feel like she's talking to me. Take the right hand down. And stretch. Bring the toe in of the back foot, roll through the outer edge and stretch. Deep breath here. Take the hand down, come all the way back in, knees down, knees together, and sit back on the heels. Roll the shoulders, hands out and up, belly into spine. Relax the shoulders down. Cactus the arms and clasp the hands behind you, stretch the chest away. Relax the neck. Deep breaths here. And release. Roll the shoulders. Come back this way. So actually I'll come this way. Come to Garudasana now. So cross the left leg behind and open the feet out. So very carefully sit back. This is where a cushion is helpful if it's uncomfortable, or just work with your own knee and hip flexibility because it's not available to everybody. We're all incredibly different in the range of motion within the hip joints. Kind of be looking at anatomy and physiology in yoga, and sometimes bone to bone just does not allow this movement. So we're not all going to achieve these, really flexible looking poses sometimes. So just be mindful of when it feels like it really has hit the stops, and if you sense you might have a little bit of leeway there, then it's probably not bone to bone. Release and relax here, maybe hinge forward just a little bit. Inhale, come upright, left arm up, that between shoulder blades. So you can stick with a tricep press or reach around for the hand. And again, maybe it's limb length, your arms will do it, maybe they won't. It doesn't really matter. Belly into spine, length in the back of the neck. So you're tucking the chin in to lengthen the back of the neck. If you want a little more, you can exhale gently over. Inhale to release, release the arms. Come out the same way you went in, so you can come onto the fingertips, roll forward to hands and knees. Release the knees out, cross the right behind. It's quite a nice way into Garudasana. And gently sit back. So again, any props you need, cushion, or just work with your knee and hip flexibility. If you're feeling it in the knees, then it's probably the hips that aren't allowing you. A couple of breaths here, let the hips settle. Gently work your way forward. Deep breaths, relax the shoulders, the neck, the face. Inhale to come up, right arm comes up, reaches down between the shoulder blades, so maybe tricep press, or arms might meet, fingertips might meet. Keep drawing the right elbow back, but lengthen the back of the neck. Notice if your head is jutting forward and just kind of bring the chin back. Deep breaths here. Maybe close the eyes. Exhale, gently hinge from the upper body if this feels good to you. Again, just move and explore your range of motion. I can guide you, but I certainly can't feel what you're feeling in the body. Inhale to release, release the arms. So just release the legs forward this time. Bring the feet sort of mat width with windscreen wiper the knees one way and the other way. One way. And the other way. Open the legs wide. Not uncomfortably wide, sort of comfortably wide. Feet are flexed. Release and relax the shoulders. Gently start to walk the hands out in front. If you find this is all you've got, then stay with the chest lifted. Often we try and force our way forward by rounding. We try and keep the hinge happening from the hip. Just work your way down to your comfortable. You want to be able to just hold this for a few breaths. Deep breaths in into the back of the body. Long breaths out. And inhale to come up. Draw the knees in. So I'm going to put a little add-on here because I'm feeling a little ab work coming in. So I'll just add on. Thought it was rest time, not quite yet. Never quite know what's going to crop up. Garudasana start, little core sequence. Hold on to the big toes, or the feet, or the legs. But you're going to balance. So find a way to balance. The upper body lifted. Open the legs wide as they'll go. Pull in on those legs. Draw the legs together. And release into boat pose. Do it from the other side as well so you can see. Body lifted, boat pose. Draw the knees in. And open the feet out. Quite a nice little sequence takes into, I'll come to side so you can see again. Takes a little balance, coordination, core work. So maybe you just hold on to the legs and just open to here. It really doesn't matter. Everyone's got your own level. Inhale, little balance. Open the legs out. Draw the legs in so you really feel this. Legs together. If you want to draw them into the chest, you can add that one in as well. And release into your version of boat pose, supported if you need to. Hold. Lower soles of the feet together. Exhale gently. Release. You start to work your way down onto your back. I'm going to do a slightly different. We'll start with just a bridge to ease out. So feet parallel, knees parallel. Don't let the knees open. Just inhale, gentle moving bridge. So lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe float the arms as well as you lift the hips, stretch. Backs of the hands down. A little bit of distance between chin and chest. Exhale, lower. Float the arms back down. This time bring the soles of the feet together like your Garudasana. So this is a different kind of cobbler's pose, this is called. And then lift the hips up off the floor. Shift the weight, the hips to the right, shift the hips to the left. So you need to stay stable here. Keep pressing up. Shift right, shift left. Lift right and left. Lift up high and exhale down. Soles of the feet together, let the knees open out and release and relax to the floor. Deep breaths. Draw the knees into centre. Hug the right knee in, lengthen away with the left knee, left leg. So the left leg is still fairly active on the floor. Don't let it just flop. Keep the leg active. Draw the knee in, maybe out towards the armpit side. Hug everything in, but lengthen the back of the neck. The chin is tucked, shoulders relaxed. Deep breaths. Half happy baby pose. So take the hand to the inside, the outer edge, and start to draw that knee out towards the floor. Trying to keep the left hip grounded down into the mat. Deep breaths. And then maybe you hug that leg in, or just hold on to the foot and just start to draw it in towards the third eye. Release down. Take the foot down to the floor. Cross the left leg over. So again, you can do your eagle legs if you like, or just leave the legs crossed, or do what feels good. And just roll the knees to the right and ground the left shoulder. Pause for breath. Inhale back to center. So centralize the hips and then just shift them very slightly to the right and roll the knees now to the left. Feels very different stretch in a different area of this hip. Inhale back to center. All these positions and release the leg. Lengthen away with the right and hug the left knee in. All these positions in yoga, you know, they're just trying to work into every little area of the joint, the muscle, the tendon. So it's really exploring different ways of working into the full range of motion, releasing tension, releasing those little knots and energy blocks that we have in the tissues. And then the breathing exercises, deep breathing exercises, help purify you from the inside out. So it's very scientifically proven yoga, ancient practice. Deep breaths. So half happy baby. Hold elbow inside to the outer edge and just let that knee come down and press. Try and keep the right hip grounded. Not very easy to do that. That's the shoulders, the face. Deep breaths. And then maybe you hug that knee, that foot in, maybe you take it in the crook of the elbows or draw the foot to the third eye. And release. Bring that foot to the floor. Cross the right over the left. So maybe the hips have to shift a little bit to the right to allow the knees to roll left to start. Let them roll left around the shoulder. Deep breaths. Yoga, the science of life. It is actually a science of life, of living. In India, people study for years at university. They study the science, they study the scriptures. Really understand the depth of the subject. Inhale back to center. Hips come central. Maybe they shift a little bit left and let the knees roll to the other side. And you just feel it in a very different area, the hip. Deep breaths here. And inhale back to center. Where are we? Oh dear, we're nearly finished. So come into Baddha Konasana for a moment. Hand to heart, one to the belly. It's really nice to end with the hands on the line of chakras down the front of the body. One to heart, one to the lower chakras, one to the center. Just feel the life within you. And really relax the body beneath you. And slide the legs away to your Shavasana pose. Feet wide, toes rolling out. Arms away from the body, palms facing up. Gesture of complete surrender. And let go. Consciously try and instruct yourself to let go of physical tension. Sometimes we need permission. Let your mind just flow and relax. Thoughts will come and they will go. And that's absolutely fine. Just notice them. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Deep breath in. Feet together, take a big stretch up overhead. When you're ready, draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Hug this wonderful body you have, this home for life. Exhale, just roll to the right side. Cradle the head. Just look for the moments in between poses and just rest those moments in between. And gently press yourself up. Comfortable seated, palms together, thumbs to heart, chin to chest. May we be well, may we be happy. Give yourself permission. May we find peace, love and harmony in this world, and may we wish this for all living beings, not just human beings. And we'll end with an Om. Cleansing breath to start. Breath into Om. The eyes, namaste. And the sun has come out. The sun has come out and you probably can't see the screen at all.